Hey guys, welcome back to Living Vegan. I'm Chris, and today's topic I'm going to discuss a review on a shoe called the Brooks Transcend. I have the orange one here. It's Brooks' first attempt at an ultra shoe, maximum cushioning. Platform is a medium to a little bit of low drop. It has guide rails they use along the side here to help with anyone that pronates instead of posting. And they actually feel pretty good. The shoe itself is a little heavy. It's 12 ounces, 12.2, maybe a little heavier depending on your shoe size. Although it does run a little bit lighter than that. Once you put it on and get to moving, it feels a little bit lighter than that. The shoe itself has 35 millimeters in the back on the heel for cushioning, 26.5-ish on the front for the under your midfoot. Leaves about a 9 millimeter drop. A little on the high side, but for an ultra shoe, which you're going to be putting in a lot of miles or an everyday trainer, works out pretty well. I will tell you the shoe, in my opinion, it's a little stiff. It has plenty of cushioning. You won't feel, rocks. You won't feel anything like that on the street. Run lots of miles. High mileage trainer would be great for that. But if you'll notice the shoe, once you want to try and bend it, it takes quite a bit of power to get that thing bent over. So it's more of a stiff shoe. So if that's not something you like, I would not go with this shoe. Price point, coming in at $160 retail, a little on the high side. I think there's shoes that are just as good for this price or lower. Although I've got about a little bit over 100 miles on these, and it's barely starting to show wear on the tread. So I think I'll get quite a few miles out of them. So if you're a bigger guy wanting that extra cushion, do a lot of road running, high mileage, the shoe might work. The colors, I love the colors. I've got it in the orange with a little bit of black and silver. Comes in a blue as well if you're a little more conservative. These are really bright. They'll stand out if that's what you're into. Other than that, one thing I could say about the shoe that you need to be cautious of is cornering, and if it's wet at all. On slick concrete, on wet concrete, cornering, it doesn't feel stable. It gives a little slick. So just be cautious in that if you're running in wetter climates. I would maybe want to avoid this type shoe. Other than that, shoe's holding up great. It does feel like inside there's no seams, so I think you could wear it sockless without a problem. I run in socks, so I haven't had the experience of running without it. It does have a removable shoe liner there if you need to drop it more, get a little less cushioning. To feel the ground a little more. Like I said, it's got a muted ground feel, so if you're into ground feel, this is, like I said, it's not that good for that, so you might want to avoid this shoe as well. Anyway, that's my opinion on the Brooks Transcend. I'm not paid by Brooks, I just thought I'd review it since I've had it for a little while. Anyway, any questions, comments, leave them below, and remember, carbs make us happy.